What's up, guys? It's Mark the Greatest, and today's video is going to be about don't rush the process. Good things take time. Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video with anyone that you may know, you guys. And let's get right into it. So, good things take time, you guys. I want y'all to know this because a lot of times in life we get discouraged that just because we're putting in effort into something great, into like a great craft or a project or homework assignment or a project at work, we think that it's not going anywhere. But sometimes I'm here to tell you guys that sometimes good things take time. Okay, the projects you work on takes time. To reach success takes time. Building wealth takes time. So anything that is worth having won't come easy. And that's something you guys should always remember, that nothing will come easy if it's great to have, right? So let's say if you want six pack, right? Let's say you want to go to the gym and get ripped, right? That doesn't come overnight, right? That's not a one day thing. It's not a hit it or quit it. It's a lifestyle. It's like you have to keep doing it until you succeed. And then even after you succeed, you have to maintain it if you want to have it. So I'm just here to tell you guys, don't get discouraged if you're not where you want to be yet. Yes, it sucks, it sucks to be not, it sucks to not accomplish your goals. It sucks to be at the bottom or at the lowest point in your life. But as long as you're striving for those goals, as long as you're working toward those goals, then I think you should be proud of yourself, right? Just because you're not where you want to be, that doesn't make you a failure, right? And there have been so many times in my life where I felt like I failed because I took 1 year out of school to learn who I truly was. And I felt like I wasn't up to par with my classmates because most of my classmates in college are out and they graduated. A lot of them graduated in 2022. And initially, that's when I was supposed to graduate, but I didn't because I had questionable thoughts about college and I didn't know where I stood in society. So I think the year off of school, even though it made me behind of my classmates, my year off of school actually benefited me because it gave me an understanding of where I currently am in my life. Where do I stand in society, right? And sometimes you need that, and sometimes great things take time. If you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, uh, you want to work in IT, those things take time and study, and these things just don't come easy. It's just these are things that comes with day after day of hard work. It takes days, weeks, months, years just to get to a certain position in life in order to reach your goals. To reach 500 subscribers, you guys, it took me about 5 years. I'm not going to lie. It took me a very long time to get myself kind of off the ground with where I stand with, subscribers and everything. And it just didn't come easy. But you guys, if you keep putting in the work, if you're consistent, right? If you put your mind to your goals and you don't ever give up and you have perseverance, that is what will get you far in life. When you never give up, when you say, even though this is going to take a long time, I'm still going to give it everything that I have. And that's the attitude that you need in order to succeed in life. In order to be successful in any endeavor in life, you need to have the never give up attitude. You need to have, oh, I'm never going to give up, no matter how hard it is, no matter what people say about me, no matter if I'm struggling, no matter if I'm at the lowest point in my life, I'm still going to find a way to succeed. And that my friends, is pure determination. Determination to succeed in life, and a lot of people, and sometimes I don't really understand why a lot of people are envious of people that are just go-getters and that are determined about their goals and what they want out of life when they can do the same thing. If they have goals themselves, they can do the same thing. And yes, sometimes goals might be crushed because of certain events, but that doesn't mean you stop trying. It may not be that particular thing, but it might be something else that you might be good at or might want to go after. You can have more than one goal. It's just because one didn't work doesn't mean you can't try another one, or doesn't mean you can't come up with another one or something that might be even better than what you had initially, you know? And I think goals change all the time because we as humans are always evolving, right? So your goals are never like the goals that you had last year are probably not going to be the exact same goals you have this year. Like for me, I knew that my goals that I had last year aren't exactly the same. Now, they might be very similar, but there's might be a few changes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to tell you guys, like, reaching your goals and going for greatness, it that doesn't come easy, and it takes time. And a lot of people want to, do things the quick way, like especially nowadays where TikTok exists, Instagram exists, and where people's attention spans are so short that everyone wants things right now. Everyone wants wealth right now. Everyone wants money right now. Everyone wants everything right now. And that's not how life works. Life works as you putting in work and not seeing the reward right away, but down the line that you'll eventually get the fruit of your labor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to tell you guys, like, do not rush it. There's no rush in life. Yes, there might be events going on. There might be economical events. I'm well aware of gas prices rising and stock markets rising. The Dow Jones is rising every week. I mean, at least every year is rising. And even gold, like that rises. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to tell you guys, like, don't rush it. Don't rush it. As much as we, want to do things, we have to also realize that, you know, things take time, and I'm not saying to lay back and be lazy. I'm not saying that either, but I'm saying like consistent work, one day at a time, that can get you so far years down the line, 5 years, 10 years down the line. You'll be surprised at where you'll be because of all the work you've continuously put into yourself, and I know that, like I said before, like people just want things so quickly. And it's a sad thing because social media, I think a lot of people are brainwashed by social media and they're so in the glitz and the glamour and what people show on Instagram. Like, for an example, like a lot of people see these so-called happy couples when really they're not happy in real life, and a lot of people see like these famous TikTokers that have a mansion in the hills or a modern day house in California when really those people aren't happy on the inside for doing their job. And yes, you're not going to like every part of your job, but a lot comes with money and fame. And I'm not saying not to go for these things, but I'm just saying you don't know what happens behind the scenes. And I think this is something people have to understand, that just because things look good on the outside doesn't mean it's good on the inside. Let me say that again. Just because things look good on the outside doesn't mean it's good on the inside or behind closed doors. So I'm just here to tell you guys, you can aim for your goals, but also be realistic. Like you're not gonna make $1 million tomorrow, most likely, unless you're ultra rich and you have many businesses and investments. But if you don't have all that, you're most likely not. The odds are against you to make $1 million tomorrow. You know what I mean? But as you work throughout time, and one day, like year after year, if you keep working, then you'll have that $1 million. Like that $1 million is, if you just decide to put in the work, that $1 million, like by the time you have it, it won't even matter because the work's already done. And even when the work is already done, always remember this, you guys, there's always more work to do. Let me say that again. There's always more work to do. So when you think that there's nothing else to do, there's always something you can do. This is something that I've learned watching YouTube videos, and I'm guilty of being on social media too, guys. Like I'm always on Instagram and TikTok, seeing what people have to say, and I think it's very interesting, and I'm so glad to have a platform like this where I can share things, my opinions, motivational things that I've heard and have seen on, the internet, and even personal and even motivational things from my personal experience. So you guys, I mean, I think it's a great thing to have a platform like this. But all to get to the point, y'all, like just remember that, great things just don't come easy most of the time. If you want to be wealthy, if you want to be built, wherever you want to be in life, if you want to be an astronaut, if you want to be an IT, all of these things, they take time. So don't rush it. And don't go so hard on yourself if you don't make it by next year. Like, you'll get there eventually, but you just gotta put in the work now. Don't be lazy, but put in the work now so that you will see the results later down the line. And I remember, let me tell you guys a story, right? And I keep talking about my Forex story, but I remember when I was trading Forex. I haven't been doing it lately because now it's more automated and I've learned the automated side of Forex. But all to get to the point, I remember when, about 3 years ago, I was in my college dorm learning about Forex, taking courses. And I remember some of my college peers would ask me, why are you always in your room? You're always in your room. You don't do anything. What are you doing there? People would like shame me for being in my room. And I'm not encouraging y'all to be a hermit, but I'm just saying, like, people are going to say things about you. People are going to laugh at you. People have even laughed at me for doing Forex. A lot of people have laughed at me doing Forex, but look at me 3 years from like 3 years ago to now. Look at what I accomplished. And if you guys don't really have an idea, I encourage you guys to watch both of my Forex videos where it explains my journey and all of my accomplishments in the Forex field. In 3 years, I became like really successful. Now, I didn't make a whole lot of money, but I had some sort of success in 3 years of studying Forex, studying the foreign exchange market, and actually trading with financial companies. Like, that's a big deal in 3 years. And then I had the opportunity to even meet a couple of millionaires that were in the field like I was. Like, that's even better. So guys, I'm here to tell you guys, it takes time. But if you put in your time like I did, and I acknowledge that I still have a long way to go, but as long as I keep putting in my time into it, I'm gonna get better. The progress is gonna be inevitable because I put in my time. And I'm encouraging you guys to do the same. Watch those videos because those videos could really inspire somebody to say, Mark did that. He took 3 years to make it in Forex. It took him 3 years to get all this progress. Wow, I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like when people see that, they're like, oh my gosh, how did he do that? You know what I mean? And you could do the same thing if you put in, if you have the work ethic and if you put in the work to be the best that you can be. You know, like this all comes down with work ethic. There's no shortcut to this, there's no get rich quick scheme. And honestly, y'all, like it's no get rich quick scheme. And, you know, it's just how life is. Like just watch those videos. Those videos are excellent. But all to get to it, y'all, like really all I really wanted to say today is don't rush the process. You'll get there one day. Trust me, you'll get there. Just be patient, but work while you wait. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, please subscribe. Also, smash that like button if you really like this video and hit that notification bell if you guys want more of my upcoming videos and live videos. And I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. Also, watch my YouTube shorts, y'all. And I hope everyone has a great day. And be patient. You know, it's gonna come. Your success will come. The time, you know, you put in the time, it'll come eventually. So those are just some words of encouragement, and I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. It's Mark the Greatest. Peace.